Well, we had a great little green day today. Not that the dollar amount was that big, but today felt really good. Hey, fellow traders, this is Black Coffee Trader. It is Thursday, October the 23rd, and we kind of did the 3-hour walkaway trade today. I was actually gone for most of today and was just able to kind of watch the charts this morning. And got into a long setup on the Russell. The first trade right here. The setup that I'm looking for, really, one of the things I'm trying to be a little bit more careful is on the entry, is making sure that I've got this EMA cross occurring. So I want to be at or around a level. In this case, I like to be long above VWAP and I like to be short below VWAP, so to speak. Not that that's a prerequisite all the time, but if that occurs, it's typically the best. And so if we get this EMA cross and a move, a break, like here we have a break and retest at a key level, move higher, take the long trade here. My target was somewhere up here. My stop initially was down here, so I was looking for a full 2R on this first trade. And we just quite didn't get there. We got just a little bit over my 1R. I actually thought about just taking half off here, but I decided, no, I'm going to wait. I want my full target. And we ended up coming all the way back down and stopping me out break even. So I was pretty sad about that. And that first trade stopped out break even. But I mean, a break even trade, you're not giving anything back other than a couple bucks in commissions. And then the trade set up again. Right here, we basically retested this level and we crossed VWAP again. And right here, we had that EMA cross. Right there, you can see the 4.9 EMA cross again. And when we got that, I just jumped in again. Well, I entered that trade somewhere around 10:30. And I had several meetings to attend today that I had to leave. And I decided, you know what, I'm just going to set my stop and walk away. And I set my stop just below this 20 EMA, somewhere right below here. And almost got stopped out, but I left, came back, and when I came back, we were somewhere in here. And I was like, well, I'm just going to leave again. And I left again and didn't come back until probably about 3:30, quarter till 4. The market was almost closed, and target hit. So, yes, that's awesome. I mean, I probably should do that some more. Set the target, walk away, and let the chips fall where they may. The way my ATM is set up, I didn't have a 15-point stop. That is the way this is typically set up. My stop was like 8 or 7 points, but at 15 points in profit, my stop automatically goes to break even. So somewhere in here, my stop went to break even. But we ended up with a nice, $130 trade. Nothing great, nothing big, but the win really was I adhered to my setup. I took a good setup here. It just didn't work. Could have closed the trade, could have taken some off there and got something. But honestly, it actually feels better to allow that to stop out break even and to re-enter on the next setup and allow that trade to work and hit my full profit targets. That honestly, that feels way better. It feels way better than if I would have taken some here and gotten stopped out on the last contract. So I don't know. It feels great. It was a good win. And I had a couple minutes here tonight, so I thought, you know what, I'll do a quick little update and keep you guys up to speed. So that is that. And the other positive here is we are now green for the week. So on these accounts, we made back the loss that we had. I think that was on Monday. No, on Tuesday. On Tuesday, I had the nearly $400 losing day on my quote-unquote other accounts. And so we made that back over the last couple of days now. And so we are green, and that's really good. I love to see that. We're up about $400 on the Apex accounts that we've been trading, and we're break even basically, but hey, we're green on the other accounts. So hopefully we can just find some good trades tomorrow and go from there. As far as like the other, again, I was only here this morning, and I really didn't get a good setup on the NQ. Didn't get a good setup on ES. There could have been a setup here, but we had taken such a dip through this level that it kind of invalidated that setup. And so I just simply didn't take it. Dow Jones, not really. Could have taken this one here, but it would have been a bit of a stretch because we were way above this prior day low. So again, just wasn't the greatest of setups. This one was much better. This one is above the priority or the level quite a bit, but I just have a bigger stop opportunity on the Russell the way I have my ATM set up. So that was the trade I took. Gold, I did take a couple of trades on evals on gold. Evals really didn't do that well today. Wow, not bad. I lost like $100. So kind of an up down day on evals. But this one here, I was looking. This is not. And again, this is something I probably should do better on. This is my setup. EMA crossed this morning. We were bounced off this level, took the long, and ended up getting stopped out. This one here is more of not really an ideal setup, and that's something I should probably quit doing even on evals. I should just trade my setup, period. But anyway, yeah, gold just really kind of chopped around and just kind of bled lower until after market here. We curled higher, and we're having a little push here end of day. It's almost 5 o'clock right now. So, but anyway, it was a good day, and we are happy with it. Feels great to be able to just walk away and come back, after the market's pretty much closed for the day, and we hit our targets, and we're green. So that's a win. It's a huge win. So, hey, I'll leave you with that. Oh, TradeZilla. We didn't even look at TradeZilla. We should do that. On the week, as of today, 387, not a big winner, but only 3 accounts. Had a very, very good average win to loss because we only had a $2 loser and a $130 winner, so that's great. But we're up 1,500 on the week, so that's good. Love to see it. Hopefully we can wrap up tomorrow with a green day and have a very, very, very solid green week. So, yeah, that's the plan. Once again, just want to say thank you for using code BCT. Don't forget about the Apex sale going on, 80% off, $85 lifetime PA fees. So that's going on. The take profit deal is still going on. That is honestly one of the best deals right now is that take profit, 40% off, no activation fee. That's a really good deal. So again, just, hey, thanks for those of you that use my code. I appreciate that very much. And appreciate you guys hanging out. And hopefully you guys had a good day. And we'll be back at it tomorrow. So until next time, take care. And so long.